California didn't see it coming. A massive bombshell just sent shockwaves through the entire sports universe, all sparked by a wildly viral clip of Diane Castillejo chatting with Coco Vandewaga. The absolute madness of the headline? Thousands upon thousands of brand new subscribers are relentlessly crashing the broadcast networks, and the sole magnetic force pulling them in is none other than our homegrown phenom, Alexandra Eala. Vandewaga confessed it herself, admitting she was utterly blown away by the incredible local energy, which completely anchored her to the sidelines just to watch. It has become the ultimate talk of the town, with countless fans openly declaring they are throwing down hard cash for exclusive network packages solely for the privilege of watching Alex dominate. This is undeniable proof that her jaw-dropping aura is dragging a massive, unprecedented wave of fresh eyes into the arena. We are no longer just talking about her securing a brutal victory over Coco Gauff after that 6-2 injury withdrawal. We are witnessing a full-blown cultural revolution. At barely 20 years old, she has successfully transformed massive Californian arenas into roaring seas of our national colors, morphing Indian Wells into a loud, electric Manila home game, even during the dead of night. Every single devastating strike from her racket transcends a mere point tally flashing on the giant screens. It turns into a viral masterpiece, igniting an unstoppable, fiery pride inside the hearts of our people scattered across the globe. For anyone still trying to process this beautiful chaos, let us break down the explosive front pages. Alexandra Eala just put the entire Golden State on notice, proving her unstoppable rookie aura is a world-class phenomenon capable of hijacking international viewership metrics. The internet is currently burning down with feverish chatter, leaving hardcore supporters utterly speechless and riding a massive high. Scroll through the biggest forums and you will see her elevated to the absolute status of an inspirational deity. This tidal wave of triumph clearly signifies that what started as a fierce local cheering squad on the West Coast has rapidly mutated into a planetary movement. Buried under the avalanche of digital blessings, you can vividly feel the pulse of an entire nation standing fiercely united to honor her monumental legacy. Hearing such raw truth from a veteran broadcast legend provides explosive premium fuel for every single kid dreaming of carving their own name onto the international stage. But to truly understand the glory, you have to rewind to the brutal, gritty reality of her grueling climb to the very top. Since capturing that junior crown back in 2022, her path was paved with agonizing setbacks, brutal physical tolls, and the suffocating pressure of carrying the country's flag utterly alone in the professional arena. Fast forward to 2026, and the blood, sweat, and tears are finally cashing out. Holding a monstrous 138 hardcourt winning tally and skyrocketing to a career-defining rank of 28, she has brutally demonstrated that her surgical left-handed strikes can dismantle any elite defense on earth, exactly how she unraveled Gauff. Yet beyond the baseline rallies, her terrifying grip on the global fanbase remains the most mind-bending storyline of the season. Footage erupted online, capturing the sheer devotion of expatriates staying awake through the freezing graveyard shifts, screaming their lungs out to lift her up. That massive surge in premium network buys is the ultimate testament to her lethal talent, proving audiences will gladly empty their wallets just to watch our homegrown rock star shine. The true emotional heartbeat of this incredible narrative is watching an overlooked underdog mutate into an unstoppable box office titan. That candid confession from the broadcast booth completely grounded her monumental rise, making her godlike ascent feel deeply human. It magically bridged the deafening, stadium-shaking roars of the West Coast directly to living rooms spread across the entire planet. The timeline is absolutely saturated with euphoria over her commercial gravity and the blindingly radiant future she is carving out for the next generation back home. One comment perfectly captured the madness, likening the arena's electricity to a riotous local championship, while others applauded her undeniable charisma for reeling in massive foreign crowds. The agonizing tug-of-war between her relentless ambition to crash into the sacred top 20 rankings and the crushing gravity of being the undisputed face of her country's athletic hopes has only forged her willpower into pure titanium. While the sports world certainly felt the tragic sting of her rival's devastating mid-match breakdown, an overwhelming wave of absolute pride eclipsed it, as our girl proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that she is a terrifying economic force in the industry. Riding this insane momentum, the worldwide shockwave of her newfound superstardom is practically a ticking time bomb waiting to detonate even harder. Executives in the association's boardrooms are scrambling over these unprecedented metric spikes, terrified and amazed by the sheer marketing muscle of the Asian demographic she commands. She is currently standing at the ultimate crossroads, fiercely juggling her crusade toward the highest echelon of the leaderboards while staring down the blinding glare of digital fame. Digital commentators are captivated by her grounded nature, applauding how she has shattered the elitist gates of the sport and sparked a raging fire for future prodigies in the East to step up. Finding out that fans are literally purchasing broadcast rights purely to catch a glimpse of her magic confirms one undeniable truth. The phenomenon is real, and it is here to dominate forever. Every piece of trending footage peels back another layer of her character, exposing a warrior who does not just swing a racket, but possesses the rare, magnetic gift of hypnotizing an entire crowd. We are absolutely losing our minds with every single notification, because each new milestone of her massive following injects immeasurable glory straight into the veins of our homeland. Fighting her way out of the Quezon City concrete courts straight into the glitzy madness of the West Coast, she stands as the ultimate embodiment of raw, unflinching grit. The internet has spoken with one thunderous, unified voice. Dripping with extreme pride over her skyrocketing fame, everyone knows she is locked and loaded to drop even bigger bombshells on the world very soon. The ultimate endgame is crystal clear now. Her blinding aura is single-handedly dragging the country's elite athletic pedigree right into the absolute center of global broadcasting. As one forum veteran perfectly pointed out, the sheer mental fortitude she wields at just 20 years of age is absolutely terrifying. Witnessing her transform early hardships into a profound legacy of hope, every single message of praise echoes pure awe at her evolution from a hometown hero into an absolute worldwide phenomenon. The strategic shockwaves of her immense box office appeal are now echoing at full volume. Raking in thousands of new subscribers single-handedly hands this young prodigy incredible negotiating power within the professional tour. Every flawlessly calculated strike and grueling rally she survives is practically writing the ultimate masterclass for aspiring athletes dreaming of the spotlight. The internet is absolutely erupting with euphoria, with fans fiercely captivated by her down-to-earth nature and completely sold on the bright future she is building. This sheer international influence will not just elevate the narratives of rising talents, it will ignite a roaring fire of inspiration in the heart of every single Filipina. Rising from profound struggle to radiant hope, her incredible saga is the exact mirror reflection of every fiercely dreaming citizen back home. To put it simply, the way she completely took over California has left the entire sporting world absolutely speechless. From crashing the broadcasting networks to colliding with superstardom and inspiring the globe, everything culminated in an unbreakable, intensely passionate national unity. A tidal wave of pure elation and fierce pride has completely washed away those early days of suffering, leaving behind an indestructible beacon of hope for the entire nation. The digital atmosphere is electric. The world undeniably believes in her massive star power, heavily cemented by a towering legion of thousands of die-hard subscribers. The relentless pursuit of championship glory marches on, and an entire nation stands fiercely behind her, ready to go to absolute war until the final point is won. Massive victories are looming on the horizon, and millions of her countrymen are sitting on the edge of their seats, desperate to witness how she will shake the very foundations of the sport next. Keep the fire burning, nation. It is time to dare to believe once more. The explosive surge of thousands signing up for streaming networks proves one absolute truth. This unbelievable phenomenon has violently shattered the boundaries of the court. That staggering bombshell dropped by tennis royalty Coco Vandewaega proves our hometown prodigy has evolved into a terrifyingly powerful global marketing juggernaut. She is single-handedly resurrecting massive global intrigue, proving this is about so much more than just points on a scoreboard. This is the epic tale of a 20-year-old warrior from the tropics who boldly marched into California and conquered it entirely as her own personal backyard. Her undeniable, spellbinding brilliance is practically forcing millions of international spectators to stay completely glued to their screens. Every single piece of internet-breaking footage and the volcanic eruption of support from her countrymen are forging the unbreakable bedrock of her monumental legacy. Clawing her way out of the brutal trenches of the professional circuit to become an international icon, she has proven that victory tastes dangerously sweet when you are carrying the roaring spirit of an entire nation on your back. As she inches closer to ruthlessly tearing into the top 20 rankings, her magnetic gravitational pull is guaranteed to keep sending shockwaves through the sport. Within the cutthroat hierarchy of the elite tour, her savage rise sends a terrifyingly clear message. Warriors from the islands are no longer just showing up to participate. We have officially become the main event, the undisputed spectacle that has the entire globe holding its breath. Rise up and fight. Nation, it is time to ignite that belief once more.